gets busy and stuff. So thought I'd jump on here real quick and just kind of go through some things. These are some things I was actually watching last night. If you guys watched the show last night, then you guys already know what it is. We went through some things last night, but just some other stuff that I saw. I just wanted to bring them out, show them out to you guys, and see if we can get us some, see what the hell is going on with this team. Hey, before we get it popping, before we get it started, though, let's make sure we get some shares up in here, man. We got 18, 19 people up in here. You guys already know, man, we do better when it's 100, 120. So let's find some Cowboys so we can watch this show, and let's have ourselves a good show today, man. You feel me? All right, so what's up with you, Miss Barry? What's up, Dallas Cowboys Scott from Louisville? How you doing? Daniel Ross, how you doing? I was just thinking, matter of fact, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I must have spoken to your sister, because I spoke to his mother on IG about last week, I think. So good morning to you, Miss Barry. How you doing this morning? How you doing, Miss Sherlyn Brim? Hello, Sharon. I'm bad at names, so I apologize. How you doing this morning? Hold it. Shout out to the women for holding it down already. You know what I'm saying? The women is already up in here, got their seats ready to go. What up with you, E. Kush from Joplin? What up with you, man? Marcy, what's up with you? Mike Nugent, original OG, how you doing? Jose, what's up with you? Checking in from Milwaukee. E. Kush, Scott, what's up with you? King Squint Tent, what's up with you? And Mike, I already know you share, so what's good with you? I ain't even going to ask you to share because I already know you be on it, man. You king of the share, one of the kings of the shared nations, man. So appreciate you guys. So, yo, man, just like some things that I saw on this All22, man, that we can just kind of go through, kind of thumb through real quick. Just so we can kind of get a good perspective. What's up with you, Jerry? How you doing? So this is what All22 is. I kind of go over it like every week when I get on here and kind of explain to you guys what it is, what people are actually saying. But All22 is the coaching's film. It gives you pretty much the best angles that you can possibly get to watch a football game, to find out what the heck is actually going on, what happened on that play, what didn't happen on that play. These are going to be your best angles, and it's called All22. So All22 Tuesdays, we'll start rocking this more often. We'll either do the show in the morning or we'll do the show in the afternoon about like 4:30. But either way, we'll get on here and get you guys some good watching. So first play, I already know most of you guys want to know. You guys want to. If you guys want to go through each play individually, we could do that. My opinion, I like to do through all the hot plays, like plays that actually affected the game. So I mean, I know most of you guys want to jump straight to that goddamn Hopkins play, so I'll take y'all straight to that play, and we can go straight there and see what happened on that play. One thing I do like about All22 is it gives you the ability. Actually, this is the Lions game. I'm tripping. I was up here tripping, like, what the heck? Sorry about that. Here we go. All right, that looks more like our game. Greg, it says, look at that play right before the 4th and 1. All right, so that's the play I broke down this morning. I put it on the page. It was that 3rd and 1 play that got stopped right before the 4th and 1 play. So I'll go to that. I see you guys are asking to see that. So let's go take a look at that. The play right before the punt. Man. All right, I like to put stuff in slow motion. So just so you can kind of see what's really going on. So this is the 3rd and 1 play before the 4th and 1, obviously. You know what I'm saying? We come out, and now this is the play that has everybody so confused, because a lot of people are wondering, like, this is supposed to be a run play right here, right? They're basically, the defense right now is in coverage. You know what I'm saying? They're thinking they're going to be passing the ball. You know what I'm saying? Look at the space that they're given, right? To be honest with you, instead of even running the ball, I would have liked the Dak to just hit this out man right here, because I mean, if you look at this guy right here, they were giving up space all game. Like, look at this across the board. You have 10. Remember, this is 3rd and 1. Like, I know we want to run on every play, but I mean, at some point, you got to take what the defense is giving you. Like, audible into a freaking hot rod and hit this man right here. Like, You know what I'm saying? Like, audible into a hot route, hit this guy right here. I want to wait till the screen kind of clears up so you guys can see. There's nobody. Look at this. There's nobody right there. Like, there's no reason. Like, to be honest with you, I don't even understand why we ran the ball on this play right here. Hey, man, I appreciate you guys for sharing. I can already see the audience already growing. So I appreciate you guys for that, holding me down. But look at this, yo. There's no one. There's nobody. Like, you can hit a hot route from right here. Because we only need one. Remember, we only need 1 yard. Like, we only need 1 yard. Now, why in the heck did we... Now, this is something else I don't understand about this play, right? You see Cole Beasley is right here, right? This is Cole Beasley, right? Watch what happens when Cole Beasley motions into the backfield. Watch what happens when he motions in the backfield. More importantly, watch what happens to this guy. Watch what happens to this guy. And watch what happens to these guys. They have no clue what the play is right now. But watch what happens when Cole Beasley comes to the backfield. Watch. Cole Beasley's going to motion. Now look at this. Now we had what? That was technically before he came in the box, before Cole Beasley came into the play. Before Cole Beasley comes in, before he motions into the backfield for whatever God reason. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the box. Maybe 7. Watch what happens when Cole Beasley comes in the backfield. I have never seen this play before. Why the Dallas Cowboys decided to try this play on 3rd and 1 in overtime, I have no clue. This is something I always tell my wife. When I'm hungry, cook something I know. No experiment. You know what I'm saying? No brand new. I want this new dish. I've been out in the field working all day hard, and you want me to try a new dish. No. When daddy's hungry, give me something we know. You know what I'm saying? Go with what you know. And I'm going to tell you right now, daddy's hungry on this play. We need to go, like, on a play like this, man, when you're giving up, when they're giving up this much space, man, you got to hit a wide. You got to hit them. But watch what happens when Cole Beasley comes into the backfield. The defense basically knows it's a run play now. He comes in, so now, I mean, he's already on Jarwin, but look what happens. Like, what is Cole Beasley doing? Bro, there's no way that Cole Beasley's getting the ball right here. There's no way that on a 3rd and 1, Ezekiel Elliott is about to lead block for Cole Beasley. From right there, you're going to tell me you need 1 yard, and you have your chances, you're going to hand it to a guy who is 5 yards off the line of scrimmage, or hand it to a guy who's 6, 7 yards away from the first down. So Cole Beasley on this play technically has to run 7.5 yards before he can even get to the first down. Like, and every defensive player knows that. Like, every defensive player here knows that. But they do it anyway. Look at this. Now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's technically 5 in the box. 6, 7, 8 in the box. All playing run. And then I'm going to show y'all. So obviously the play gets stopped. But look at this. I also think this play it has to be new, because the offensive line just didn't, they didn't execute it well at all. Because this is from the front view, right? This is the front view. You bring an you know you're going to run the ball. If you know you're going to run the ball, the object of the game is get as many people out of the boxes, period. Get as many people as you possibly can out of the box. When you're running the ball, the goal of the game is not to put as many people in the box as you can. The goal is to get as many people out of the box as possible. Why, when you know you're going to be running the ball on the inside? Because they're trying to get this gap right here. They want this gap right here. And right now it's wide open. But when they bring Cole Beasley into the play, they literally bring the tackler with him. Like, this is just horrible play calling. This is a horrible play call for this situation. This is a horrible play call. 3rd and 1, this is horrible. This is horrible. And look at this. Look at this. If we run from right here, we're getting the first down. If we run the ball from right here, we get a first down. Look at this. You have 1, 2, 3 on 1, 2. We only need 1 yard. This linebacker, they're offset 1, 2, 3, 4 yards. We only need 1 yard. But watch what happens when Cole Beasley becomes... And I don't even blame... This is not Cole Beasley's fault because Cole Beasley is an employee doing what he's told. Like, I don't blame this on Cole Beasley at all. Watch this. I don't blame this on Cole Beasley at all. Why? Because Cole Beasley's just doing what he's told. Up, look at 25. So guess what? Now you have an extra guy you have to equate for. And guess what? 25 knows for a fact that Cole Beasley is not getting the ball. Why? Because he knows they only need 1 yard. And it makes no sense to have Ezekiel Elliott lead. That makes no sense. Watch this. Look what 25 does. 25 comes right over the gap to secure it. Why? Because guess where his man is? This play literally killed itself. Manuel, you're absolutely right, Manuel. A QB sneak would have did it too. You're absolutely right, Manuel. Hey, what's up to the nation, man? What's up with you? It's your boy, West Coast, man. I'm up in here, man, breaking this crap down, man. Like, we seeing it, man. I hope y'all seeing it, man. I hope y'all seeing it, man. There's some stupid stuff going on the Dallas Cowboys right now. Because this is an absolutely dumb play. Like, this play makes absolutely no sense. Like, we literally brought an extra man where we wanted to go. We literally told them where we wanted to go. What's up with you guys? Hey, let me get some shares. Manuel, let me get a share. Ryan, let me get a share. Shane, let me get a share. Charles, let me get a share. Cowboy Mark, what's up with you? Manuel, what's up with you? Eat Kush. George, what's up with you? Jonathan, what's up with you? Ryan, what's up with you? Cowboy Mark, what's up with you again? George, you're absolutely right. You got to take what the defense gives you. And the defense is giving you a pass. They're giving you 1 yard. So why do you bring... I'm just like dumbfounded on why the heck we ran this play. And then look who makes the play. Look who gets to make the play since he know that he has help behind him. Look at 41, right? Look at 41. Look at 41 right here. 41 now knows that he has help. Why? Because they're in man. And he knows that 25, whoever this is, he knows that that's his man. So he knows he has help. Why? Because he just has to watch his man. He doesn't have to know where 25 is because he knows where 25's man is. And he knows that they're in man coverage. And he knows he's covering him. So guess what? 25 comes over. And look who gets to make the play on the open running back. I mean, in the open hole. Boom. And we get stuffed. Another thing on this play is look what your guard and your tackle do. I mean, your guard and your center do on this play. That's why I think it was a new play. Because everybody just messed up. Look at this. Right? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 against a 4-man front. Collins has 92. Looney, who should you have? Either Looney or Lyle. I mean, either Looney or either not Looney. Either Martin, Zach Martin, or Lyle Collins has to pick up this man right here. Somebody has to pick up 41. But you know what they both do? They both pick up 92. Look, boop. That play's dead. That play is dead. That play is dead from right there. And then look at this, right? Technically, 25 can do whatever he wants to do because you have 59 keenly eating up anything that comes backside. So anything that comes backside, he has. So 25 is just rolling. But look, this play is stopped from right here. This is horrible, man. This is horrible. Clean lane to him. And look at this. Look at this, right? 25 doesn't even take, look at 25. 25 doesn't even take Beasley serious. Like, he's still looking over here. Like, 25 didn't even take him serious. 25 didn't even take Beasley serious. Because look at his head. Look at 25. 25 the whole time is looking at Beasley, but look where he's looking. He's looking dead at the play the whole time. Look at him. He's looking over here the whole time. Like, the whole time that he was on that play, only thing he was doing was looking at him out of his peripheral view, out of his peripheral eye view. That's the only thing he was doing the whole entire time. Because he wasn't taking him serious at all. At all. All right, so let's go to another one that... Hey, while I get this play set up, man, make sure you guys share. I appreciate everything you guys do for Dallas Cowboys Scouting. I appreciate it so much. Make sure you guys hit that share button. Make sure you guys hit that share button, that like and subscribe. Make sure you guys hit that share button. Also, YouTube, I put in a claim because somebody had my name, Dallas Cowboys Scouting, on on YouTube, and I put in a claim, and I won the claim. So I will actually be using my YouTube page, Dallas Cowboys Scouting, back again because I got the actual name. I don't know. Maybe somebody just wanted the name. They thought it was hip or cool. But I won the claim, so I will be using the Dallas Cowboys Scouting YouTube. But everybody that's already subscribed from my other West Coast Cowboy, you're still going to be entered for the contest. So don't trip. I'm still take care of you. All right, so let's look at this. We're in overtime. Let's go look at this. Let's go look at that Hopkins play, right? Let's go look at that Hopkins play. That's the play action. Hold up real quick. Here you go, right here. Oh, man. This is ridiculous. This play is easier to see when you see it from this angle. Coming across, always got somebody moving in a formation. Defense is in man. You know they're in man. Why? Because look what Jordan Lewis is doing. Everybody keeps saying that. Everybody keeps saying that Anthony Brown tried to jump the route. That's not true. He didn't try to jump the route. It's impossible for him to jump the route because the ball isn't even out of the quarterback's hand yet. So he doesn't even know what the route is. So for anybody that's out there saying that Anthony Brown tried to jump the route, that's false. Like, look at this. Look. He's already beat. Like, Anthony Brown's already beat. Hopkins is like right here. Like, if he tried to drop, the only way he could have jumped that route is if that was like a post route and Watson's gonna be throwing the ball over here. But he just got beat. He didn't try to jump the route. He just got flat out beat. But I mean, Hopkins makes $81 million a year too. And then that ain't jumping around. He just defending. He's just trying to defend the pass. Now he's beat. Anthony Brown is beat. Like, look, he's up here. He gets beat. He just flat out gets beat. To that now, and look where he's now that's not jumping the route because the ball's already in the air. He's trying to defend the ball. Now, jumping a route is when you think the quarterback is going to do a hitch route and you sit on the route and you jump in front of the route before he throws the ball. That's jumping the route. He's not jumping the route right now. He's beat. He's trying to get to the ball. He's a man that's late for work and he's trying to get there on time. Cheeto got bent. He didn't get benched. Cheeto got hurt in the third quarter, and they had an ankle thing that was going on with his ankle, so they didn't. He wasn't even in the game. But yeah, he just gets beat. Now something else that just irritates. This always irritates me about my Cowboys because this is something that just doesn't change. And now look at this, right? For y'all folks to be saying, "Oh, Anthony Brown got beaten." I mean, he was trying to jump the route. Look, this is Anthony Brown right here. If he's trying to jump the route, he jumps it right there. Because now it's a route. It's an actual route now. But look at this. He's beat, man. Like, I know my camera ain't the best, but I want to show y'all something. I want to show y'all something. Let me go back one play. You see this? You see that gap right there? You see that gap right there where I can just put my whole cursor in between the wide receiver and the cornerback? You see that gap right there? What is that called? Can somebody put the name of that in the comment box? Can someone put the name of that? What is that called right there? What is that called? That gap right there. What is that called? You guys always said that Dez Bryant could never get it and our wide receivers don't have it. What is that? What is that called right there? Can anybody put that word in the comment box? Starts with an S. Remember, you guys used to say that Dez never got this. But I know Hopkins is sure getting it. Come on, where my scouts at? Hey, let me see how many hey, we only got 33 shares, man. Somebody give me the name of what that S is called. What that S is called. What is that called? For a hat, for a Dallas Cowboy hat. Somebody tell me what that's called. I'm sharing right now, so to make sure somebody else can hear this goal. But I need to know why I share. I want to know. Somebody tell me, what is that S called? What is that called right there that he's getting on the cornerback? It's $81 million wide receiver, though. But what is he getting? I'm going to share 2 more places, and then I'm going to go in here and check and see if anybody got it yet. If you got it, I'm going to give you a hat. I'm going to throw you a hat. All right, so it looked like, I don't know if E. Kush was the first person to say it, but I will verify it to go back in here because it only lets me see like the last 5 people that commented. But I will definitely go back in there. But you guys got, I mean, it looks like, you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's called separation, brother. That's called separation. That's called your beat, bro. At this point, you know that thing that says at this moment, they knew he effed up. Well, it was at this moment, Anthony Brown knew he was beat. It was at this moment Anthony Brown knew he was beat. And then I'm gonna tell you another thing that just always irritates West Coast the worst way when you play cornerback is this, right? When you play cornerback, you have the legal right to assault a wide receiver for 5 yards. You can legally assault him for 5 yards. You can put your hands on him. You can do whatever you want to do for the first 5 yards. Now, I want you guys, I always say, do not give these wide receivers a free release. If you give an NFL receiver a free release in the NFL An NFL quarterback is going to see it, and they are going to hit you for a deep play. Never give free release. Never give free release. No wide receiver deserves to run up and down the field without getting touched. You always put a hand on someone. You can, worst case scenario, if you can't get them, you can at least slow them down. Or you can reroute them. It's a whole bunch of stuff that you could have did. Hey, rerouting, you're absolutely right, E-Kush. Hey, E-Kush, I can see you was on my show last night. Absolutely. What you would have liked Anthony Brown to do is, especially since they're in man, what I would have liked him to do is reroute what's his boy name? Hopkins. Rewrite Hopkins right into these linebackers and hope one of these linebackers tee off on him. That would have been some great defense. Just literally, because you see, he already has the inside leverage, because look at his feet. Look at his feet. That foot is forward, that foot is backwards. That means Anthony Brown wants to push him this way. But you know what Anthony Brown does? He lets Hopkins do whatever Hopkins wants to do. That's what he does. Like, he literally lets Hopkins do whatever he wants to do. Look at this. And I know this is a mess up because the covers, the cornerbacks are in, they're always in mirror coverage. So whatever Anthony Brown's doing, Byron Jones is also doing. But look what Anthony Brown does to his man. And then I'm going to show y'all what Byron Jones does to his man. Watch this. Watch this release. Free release. Free release. Did you see that? That's how we going to play cornerback in the National Football, Anthony Brown, for real, bruh? You're that fast? You're that fast, Anthony Brown? You're that fast. You're telling me that you're that fast to give DeAndre Hopkins, an $81 million wide receiver, a free release. You're that fast. You're that fast. Okay. You're fast enough to give this guy a free release. All he does is hand check him. That's it. That's all he does. And since he didn't no body on him, he gives him enough. Look at that. He's just running after his wide receiver. That's all he's doing. Now he's on bad angle alley. He's on bad pass alley, on bad angle alley. Something else that really pissed me off about this play too is, man, look at all these missed tackles. One missed tackle. One missed tackle. Look at Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, I'm not a big fan of Xavier Woods. Like, I don't care. I know there's people on there that are gonna say, "Oh, West Coast don't know what he's talking about," blah 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 blah. But I'm not the biggest fan of Xavier Woods. Like, I understand all this ball hawking ability that y'all say he has, but him and Jeff, like, I'm sorry, I'm not a big fan of him. Because he don't want smoke. It looks like E-Kush. Look like E-Kush. You were the first person. I mean, I'll verify, but it looks like you were the first person, but to get it. But watch this play. Watch what these safeties do. I made a point earlier about the corners and what Byron Jones did. I know I'd be hopping all over the place. I apologize for that. But, hey, before we go to Xavier Woods, because I'm right here already, I want you guys to see this. Watch this. Watch what the corners do. The corners are going to flash at the cornerbacks are going to flash. Each one's going to flash right here and then right here. Watch what Byron Jones does. Look at him. Byron Jones is rerouting his man. I think both of these routes were crossing routes, and I think Fuller was the top route, and obviously Hopkins was the other. But Byron Jones did such a good job of rerouting him that Watson couldn't go to him. I honestly do believe that this play was not even really designed to go to Watson. I think this play is actually designed to go to the Fuller kid, the light-skinned kid with the braids. But Byron Jones reroutes the hell out of him. Watch this. Watch Byron Jones. Watch Byron Jones flash over here. Sorry about that. That's all. That's about as much as they're giving me on this angle. But look at this. Look how engaged he is on his man. Look how engaged he is on his man. Like he's literally trying to push him into this muck. Because he knows at some point one of these safeties, one of these linebackers is going to drop back. He's literally trying to push him into all this muck. Look what, now watch what Anthony Brown does. Look at this. Oh my God, look at this, bro. He ain't even made his cut yet. And look at the separation he has. He hasn't even made his cut yet. Hasn't even made his cut yet. Hasn't even made his cut yet. And he already has separation. That's horrible, man. And this is part of the reason why I am not a big fan of Xavier Woods. Because my thing is this. This is why I'm not a big fan of Xavier Woods. And this is not the first time I've seen this, right? This is DeAndre Hopkins right here, right? This is Byron Jones over here getting blocked, getting backside blocked. But watch Xavier Woods. Now remember, Xavier Woods has deepest man deep. Meaning, whoever's deep, whoever the deepest man is, Xavier Woods is going to be 5 yards behind him. It's called deepest man deep. So the deepest offensive player, he will be 5 yards behind him. Now, can I ask you guys a question? What is Xavier Woods doing? What is he doing? Emmanuel, don't even trip. We're going to get to them linebackers. Hey, Horseman, you're absolutely right. He says anytime you're in man and you do not get a jam on a wide receiver, this is someone, Horseman, I can tell you either coach football or you play a lot of football. But that is absolutely right. Anyone, he says, and this is a great comment. All y'all need to go like my boy Hushman is commenting because this is a good comment right here. Anytime you're man and anytime you're in man and you don't get a jam off the line, you're beat unless you have hella speed to make up for that speed. And to be honest with you, like on this, you have to jam. DeAndre Hopkins is $81 million. You were on your rookie contract making $400,000. You need to jam the hell out of him. Like he shouldn't even have gotten off the line. If Hopkins does, I'm gonna tell you guys something. If you jam him and Hopkins can't get off the line, or you at least reroute him, this play is stopped. Because Fuller's not open. Nobody's open on this play. The only person that's open is the guy who was released. And that's Hopkins. Now, on to Xavier Woods. Because I didn't have you up here long enough. I want to know, what is he doing? Why does he stand there? He doesn't, like, listen, this is crazy, right? He's supposed to be tackling. Now, Hopkins is going forward. Why? Because he wants to get to this place called the end zone, right behind Xavier Woods. Xavier Woods wants to stop him. Now, Xavier Woods first sees him. When Xavier Woods first lays eyes on Hopkins, it's not even really right there. Straight right there. Now, I'm going to show y'all something also that kind of pisses me off too is Anthony Brown, because like if you go, I'm gonna give you an example, right? If you go running and you try to make a left in the middle of you turning speed, you know what's going to happen? You're either going to fall over or you're going to have to slow down so you can make the turn. No matter who you are always going to have to slow down just a teeny bit to turn, to make a juke, to do anything. You got to gather yourself. So not only does Anthony Brown finally does something right on this play, but he does get Hopkins to at least slow down. And watch. Xavier Woods. Now what we would have liked to see Xavier Woods do is what's called stay on your 180-degree angle. If you stay on your 180-degree angle, it will always lead you to the ball. You want to know why? Because you play on a rectangle. That's why. Football fields are rectangle. So if you stay on a 180-degree angle and the person is trying to go behind you, if you stay on that 180 angle, you will always lead you to the ball. It's fact. And I'm going to show you I'm going to show you because Leighton Vander Esch stays on his 180 for almost 35, 40 yards and makes this tackle. But we not there yet. I need to know what in the HE double hockey sticks is Xavier Woods doing? What are you doing? Watch what he does. I just want you guys to watch Xavier Woods. Just watch Xavier Woods. Don't even watch Hopkins. Watch Woods. Side to side, side to side, side to side, side to side, side to side. Oh my God. Let's count how many steps he takes before he even tries to tackle him. It's almost like this is an imaginary wall and he can't go through it. Look at that. Hopkins is just getting closer and closer and closer. This play, when an elite safety, this play could be stopped. When an elite safety who stays on his 180, let's see where this play could be stopped. This play could be stopped at least right here. At the earliest, at the 50. This play should have been stopped at the 50. Look what Xavier Woods do. Let's count how many steps that he goes side to side. Remember, Hopkins is going at him. Let's count how many steps he takes before he even tries to attempt to tackle him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 steps in the wrong and side to side. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Y'all see that? Look at that. Like literally Trump built, I don't want to use politics, but it works. Literally Trump built a wall right there. He built a wall right there, and Xavier Woods could not go through it. It was an imaginary wall, and he couldn't go through it. I understand now. I understand why. I understand what happened. I understand what happened to Xavier Woods. There was an imaginary wall there that you couldn't get through, and you had to wait for the elevator door to come down so that you could walk through the door. I understand. You guys, that's what would happen. We didn't see the wall. This play should be done. And like, bruh, Anthony Brown, you had to spend that damn much. Come on, bruh. Now I'm gonna give you guys an example of staying on your 180 degree angle. I'm gonna show you an example of staying on your 180 degree angle. I'm gonna show you an example. This is phenomenal. Leighton Vander Esch is going to be the truth. I'll just put it out there. We just gotta be patient, but he's gonna be the truth. And it has to do with 2 things on Leighton Vander Esch on why I believe he's gonna be the truth. 2 reasons on why I believe Leighton Vander Esch is gonna be the truth is because 1, he's ridiculously athletic, and then 2, wherever he's high school and college, he has been coached phenomenally. Because this is hands down the best that I've ever seen of someone staying on their 180, right? Now look where this is Leighton Vander Esch. He recognizes right here that Hopkins has the ball. Look what he does. We're just going to look at what Leighton does. Now, I'm going to pause it right here, right, so you can see it. Leighton Vander Esch is going to stay on what's called his 180, his 180-degree angle. And guess what? This is Leighton Vander Esch. His 180-degree angle is going to take him straight to the ball. Now watch this. Let me see if I can do it again. But watch this. I'm trying to do something smart while trying to do something that. Just look at, watch how Leighton Vander Esch stays on this line. Watch this. Well, you can't really see it, but watch how he stays. Watch how he stays on this line. He stays right on the line. He's not. You see how Leighton Vander Esch is not attacking D Hopkins? Why? Because he already knows he's beat. He's like, yo, there's no way that I'm gonna be able to win a foot race against DeAndre Hopkins. There's no way that I'm gonna be able to win a foot race against DeAndre Hopkins. No way. So you know what Leighton Vander Esch does? He does what he was freaking coached to do. He stays on his 180 degree angle, and watch. I'm gonna bring it back a little bit. This is just really good coaching, man. Like, shout out to Leighton Vander Esch, the linebacker coach at Boise State. Look at him. He's gonna stay on his angle the whole time. The whole time. You would think he'd be trying to cut this way, but he doesn't. Look what he does. He stays on his 180. Tank doesn't even stay on his 80. Tank actually stayed on his to the last moment. Tank got, I think, you know, the reason why Tank did, though, the reason why Tank got off his 180 is because, watch, Hopkins flashed the ball at him. Tank is going for the strip. Like, watch, Hop, you see, did you guys see that? Like, watch how the ball comes out all loose. You see that? You see the ball? You see how he flashed the ball at Tank real quick? How he flashed the ball at him? So, I think when Tank saw that, Tank got excited. Like, I think Tank, when he saw this, I think he got excited. Like, you see that right there? You seen that? Because Tank's on his 182. Actually, both of these guys are on their 180. The only difference is I think Tank saw the cookies. Like, watch. Right there. You see the ball? That's the ball. That's the ball right there. That's my cursor. If you can't look at my cursor, follow my cursor to the ball. That's the ball right there. Tank saw the ball. He saw the ball and came off his 180. And since he came off his 180, guess what? He was not able to get a sure tackle on him. But good old Leighton Vander Esch. Look at Leighton. Look at him, man. Watch LVE. Watch LVE. Watch this. LVE is going to stay on his 180 the entire play. He's not even paying attention to Hopkins and all that running and shimmy and stuff. He's just going to stay on his 180 the whole time. And you know what's crazy? LVE, with staying on his 180, actually has a better angle than Byron Jones, who's actually on top of him. Look at Byron Jones. Well, Byron Jones had to get out of the way of 92, but that's what West Coast means by when I say stay on your 180. Stay on your 180. If you stay on your 180 degree angle, it will always lead you to the football. Oh, you know what? That's a good point. Ace, that was a good point. That was a good point. My boy said that, you know, they both went to Boise State. So you're right. You know, that's a good point. But they both stay on their 180. Damn, I mean, I see where Tank was going for, though. I know, I just have a strong feeling Tank was going for that ball. Let y'all see it one more time. Hey, what y'all thoughts, man? What's y'all thoughts, man? Virgil says the play originally got broke down because of too much time to throw the ball. I mean, there's all different type of factors, but the DB's got to do their job. Like, you can't. I'm not gonna put it on my defensive line to get pressure on every single down. Like, that's not physically possible. But you're in man-and-man coverage. Like, you just got to do your job. Like, these guys aren't even doing their job. Like, to get pressure, that's somebody doing extra work. Like, I just want them to do their job. Like, this is what you're getting coached to do. They're coaching them to do this. You know what I'm saying? They're coaching them to do this. You just got to do your job. Virgil says you have to jam, but this is all predicated on a which throw. So many times you have to go right, man. The most important is the pressure up front. The play gets broke down from not having. Man, I'm sorry, Virgil. I don't believe any of that because I'm sorry. I can't. I don't. Because, bro, look, they're in man, bro. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. There's no excuse. There is absolutely no excuse. If Anthony Brown jams his man, this play probably doesn't even get off. I'm going to tell you what probably happens. If Anthony Brown jams his man, Deshaun Watson will run this ball. He runs this ball. Like, look at this. If Anthony Brown jams his man, this play is busted. Like, look at this. And then you got to think like this. We weren't really trying to, like, bring pressure because we were only rushing 4. Like, we weren't even blitzing on this. This is a 4-man front. This is a standard 4-man front. None of the linebackers come. Like, we're not even blitzing on this. So I honestly think the Cowboys were expecting Watson to keep the ball. Because look, watch what the linebackers do. Look what the linebackers do. This is a 4-man front. Look what the linebackers do. Jalen Smith, LVE, they don't even move. They don't come toward the front at all. Look at this. What are you doing? Go get him. Go get him. Also, this is something else. Virgil, you got a good point though. But look at this. Look at this, Virgil. Look at this, Virgil. Watch this, Virgil. Watch this. What is this guy doing? You literally, look at this. You have 2 people shadowing the quarterback. Like, look, you have 2 people shadowing one quarterback. What I would have liked to see is this guy rush the quarterback, make him throw the ball. Because if he rushes him, if he flat out rushes him, then Deshaun Watson's going to have to throw the ball. Because you have Jalen Smith waiting right here. The Cowboys came out on this play assuming that Watson was going to try to run this ball. Because they literally have 2 guys spying. But this guy should know that his middle is spying and go get him. Go make him throw the ball. Watson did not throw the ball until he wanted to. Jalen Smith, I don't know about Jalen Smith going at him because Jalen Smith's almost 15 yards away from him, but this guy has to go after him. Because look at this. There's nobody guarding Tank. Like, he didn't throw the ball until he had to, until he wanted to. I mean, it was a 5-on-4 rush. So, I mean, the odds were on them, to be honest with you. The odds were on them. Jalen Smith has to, you guys will remember, the reason why Jalen Smith didn't pursue the quarterback is because they're in man. And look what Jalen Smith's man does. Watch, Jalen Smith takes his man. He runs with his man. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's Jeff Heath. Oh my God. Oh my God. That is Jeff Heath. That is Jeff Heath. Oh my God. Jeff Heath, can I ask you a question, bro? What are you doing? Like, what are you doing, Jeff Heath? What are you doing? What are you doing, Jeff Heath? As a safety, what are you doing? As a safety, playing closer to the line than the linebacker, who's your responsibility? The quarterback. Okay, well, go do something. Like, you literally let your man do whatever he wanted to do. What are you doing? No smoke, Heath. What are you doing, Jeff Heath? What are you doing? Like, this is the type of thing, like, Jeff Heath, you have to make Deshaun Watson make a decision. Because right now, you're literally just letting him sit here and do whatever he wants to do. So, obviously, the linebackers aren't on the spy. The spy is Jeff Heath is the spy. And you know he's the spy because look what he's doing. He's spying the quarterback. But at the same time, your job as a spy is to make him do something. Not to just stand there in the middle of the field. He's just standing there in the middle of the field. Like, make yourself useful. Then over here you got two guys guarding this running back that flared out. That's no smoke Heath, man. No smoke Heath, because he wanted no smoke. And Xavier Woods, they the no smoke safeties. That's just what it is, because our safeties don't want no smoke. Look at this. I'm gonna show you what both our safeties did on this play. Both of our safeties just boo-boo. Just no smoke. Jeff Heath wanted no smoke of Deshaun Watson. Look at, he feels no pressure in the pocket right here. None. Nothing. Jeff Heath just sitting there. And this is a trait, man. This is just a bad trait because look at, Xavier Woods does the exact same thing on the back end. Look at that. Xavier Woods, what are you doing? What are you doing, Xavier Woods? Look at where Hopkins is. Hopkins is on the 47-yard line. Xavier Woods sees him 10 yards away. And look what he does. We already went through this, but I just want to show it to you guys. Look what he does. He does a sideways shuffle. What he's basically trying to do is he's trying to get in front of DeAndre Hopkins. He's trying to really guess where he's going to be at next. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to guess what an $81 million wide receiver. Yep. Makes $13 million a year. Yep. That's what you should do. Guess. For all y'all folks that have been saying, oh, we didn't need Earl Thomas, man, y'all don't know what the heck y'all talking about. These safeties they're bums, man. Like, they're bums. Like, our front four is good. Our DB, our front fours are good. Our front four is good. Our linebacking core is good. But the secondary, not so much. Not so much. And y'all know I be on this All22 because I be pointing out the exact same thing over and over and over and over and over. This is no smoke, man. What are you doing, bruh? What are you doing? What are you doing, Xavier Woods? Just focus on Xavier Woods. I just want y'all to focus on Xavier Woods, right? Just focus on Xavier Woods. Don't look at nothing else on this play but Xavier Woods. And then I want you guys to imagine that there is an imaginary line. There's an imaginary wall right here. There's an imaginary wall right here. And that imaginary wall is going to stop Xavier Woods from tackling him. That's the only thing that he can tell me. That there's an imaginary wall at the 50-yard line that he just couldn't cross it. Because watch. Watch Xavier Woods. He won't do it. 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 Never did it. Wow. So think of this, guys. Think of this. Xavier Woods saw DeAndre Hopkins coming at him and never made one angle to pursue him. E. Kush says Eagles are interested in Shady. Barry Church was better than them. And man, all you want to do is disrupt timing and reroute. Absolutely, Horseman. We already know. My coach used to always say reroute is good business. I mean, reroute is good defense. So yeah, that's that play right there, man. That's horrible, right? I want to get into one more play before I get up out of here, man. And it is the Rico Gathers play. Because even though he did catch it, Dak Prescott shorted Rico Gathers of a touchdown. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Hey, so what are y'all thoughts so far, man? What are your thoughts? Tell me your thoughts so far, man. What are your thoughts on our safety play? Here you go, right here. What are your thoughts? Look at this play right here, man. Like, Dak had a good game. I mean, he didn't have a good game, but he had a. I'm just gonna say he tried to do his thing. But this right here is the reason why I'm not investing in Dak Prescott. I love him. I love him. He can come to all my parties. We can kick it. We can hang out, have a good time. But yo, there's no way I'm giving Dak Prescott $15-20 million a year. Just can't do it, man. Just no, it can't do it. Like, I can't do it. Look at this. I love him as a human. This is your formation. Boom. You got Rico. It's a set. This is a set play action pass. And this ball is going to Rico Gathers. The reason why I know it's going to Rico Gathers is because the only person on the side of the play action that can even eligible to catch the ball is Rico Gathers. He's the only person that's even eligible to catch the ball on that side. He's the only person eligible to even try to get the ball on that side of the ball. You got your safety on the opposite side of the ball. So guess what? This guy is all misdirection. You look at where your safety is. Your safety is playing on the right side of the ball. So they think this play is going this way. Cowboys got them 100% fooled. Fonzo, I'm sorry, brother. Anthony Brown did not try to jump that route, brother. If you want to go look at the other earlier on the show, I kind of broke it down, but he did not try to jump that route. He got beat on the slug. He got beat on when Hopkins made the left turn. When he made the turn, he got beat. He just got flat out beat. He didn't try to jump the route. Jumping a route is when the definition of jumping a route is when you see a route develop and you take a chance and jump in front of it before he throws the ball. The ball was already thrown. The ball was already in the air when Anthony Brown jumped. So he wasn't jumping the route. He was trying to make a play on the ball. And he was just way out of place. Like, he was way out of place. You know what I'm saying? So, that's the definition of jumping the route. He ain't trying to jump. The jumping the route ain't you see somebody with the ball, so you try to jump. No. Jumping the route is when you play the route. I mean, the ball hasn't even come yet. You're playing the route, not the ball. And he was playing the ball. Anthony Brown was 100% playing the ball. That's why he spent out like an old-time Chevy. Or good, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, let's look at this Rico Gathers play, man, because I'm so tired of y'all talking about Rico Gathers. Rico Gathers can't do this. Rico Gathers can't do this. Nah, man. Nah. Rico Gathers can. Watch this. Look at that. Rico Gathers is wide open. Runs. He splits the safety and the cornerback. All these guys are over here just covering grass. They covering grass, making sure no weeds grow up in here, and make sure no dandelions and stuff grow up in here. That's all they doing. That's all these guys are doing. But look what your quarterback does. All right. Boom. He's looking at Rico now. We know Dak's not throwing. He's not going to. I call it Angry Bird. Angry Bird is when you just kind of remember that movie, that game Angry Bird. You had to line it all up and stuff. And then you had to make sure it was all right. And then you shoot the little thing and it'll go bloop, 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 blam, like that. It'll break, right? He could have just Angry Bird and just lofted it. Why? The reason why I say he could have lofted it is because look at these guys. Look where they're running. Their momentum. These guys are in back pedals. They're coming this way. Rico's going that way. You got two people going the opposite way. But look what Dak does. He runs into this guy right here. Like, he literally makes this guy, he runs into this guy and makes this guy make him throw an awkward pass where now Rico is so open that now the safety is able to pick him up. This ball needs to be thrown right there. And I'm going to be honest with you, probably could be thrown a little earlier. At best, this ball should have been thrown right there. Look at the safety. If Dak, look where Dak is. Look where the corner is. The corner is looking at the number 40. There must be some dandelions or something growing up in there. If Dak throws him open and Angry Birds this bird, boop, right there. Rico runs right under it and into the end zone. As long as he gets on that I-95, as soon as he catches the ball, if he gets on that 35, if he get on the 35 and slide it right here to Fort Worth, he gonna be home in 25 minutes. But he can't. You wanna know why? Rico literally has to run into this coverage. He literally runs into the coverage. Dak gave him just enough. He waited just enough time for the safety to get back over here and get back in position to tackle him. Now look at this play from this angle. This is bad fundamentals. Everybody fell for the fake. Everybody and their mama, including the law, fell for the fake. Like, everybody falls for it. Tyrann Mathieu, what is he doing over there doing a chicken walk? 55, what are you doing? 41, what are you doing? 52, what are you doing? They were so, J.J. Watt, what are you doing? They were so nervous of Zeke getting the ball in this play that the entire defense rushes for it, goes for it, falls for it. That comes out of his roll. Bam. Why can't he throw the ball right now? Can I ask you guys a question? For all my Dak Prescott is I ain't trying to hate on him, but I don't know. All those people out there that saying Dak, like, you know what? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I can stand on the 50-yard line and throw the ball 50 yards, but do you want me to be your quarterback? Just because someone can do it doesn't mean they can do it effectively. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dak about to come out his roll. I ask y'all. Why isn't that ball thrown? Why isn't this ball thrown? Why? Somebody, Manuel, tell me. Hoshman, tell me. Hoshman, tell me. E. Kush, tell me. Melissa, let me know. Tell me. Michael, let me know what's going on. Why hasn't he thrown this ball? Fonzo, why hasn't he thrown this ball? You know what I'm saying? Greg, why hasn't he thrown this ball? For the other 85 people that are on the chat that haven't commented, I need to know, why hasn't Dak Prescott thrown that ball? It's throwing the ball. Let me show you what Dak Prescott does. 1, 2, 3. He waits an additional 3 seconds. And almost like he pads the ball like this. Rico gathers his open. Hey, I want y'all to just focus on the back side, the safety, the linebacker. You know what he does by doing this? He gives the defense time to recover. He gives the entire defense time to recover. He gave them 3 seconds. The 3 seconds that their offensive line took from them, Dak Prescott gave it right back to them. Because in that 3 seconds, look what their entire defense is able to do. If you can, just focus on the defense. Focus on these guys. Rico's open. They're all out of place. Look at all these guys are out of place. They're like, oh, S-H-I-T. Oh, my God. They're like, oh, my God. We are about to get beat deep. Oh, my God. They're not running the freaking ball, bro. This dude right here is like, they're not running the ball. This dude's like, oh, my God, bro. They're not running the ball. Tyrann Mathieu's like, oh, my God. He's not running the ball. But since Dak gives him those 3 seconds, look what happens. Tyrann Mathieu's able to recover. This guy's able to stand all the way the hell up. And then this guy right here, this backside safety, is able to get back over there and help make the tackle. And then he Angry Bird it. He lofted it in the air like, bro, you got to zip that thing in there. Like, he's only like 10 yards, 13 yards away from you. He's a good 20, I'm sorry. 5, 10, 20, 30 yards. Yeah, man. Yeah, my boy said he looked short to deep instead of deep to short. Let me go back and verify that. If he did, that's a good point. That's a real good point, brother. Let me see if I can find that. Let's see if we can see that. Let's see if he does that. Let's see. Oh, you're right. You're right. You're right. Hey, good catch. Good catch. Good catch, Mark. You're right, because it almost seems like Dak wanted to go to that tight end right there, right? Hey, man. I'm about to get my day started, man. It's 10:38, and I can only watch so much of this. I watched it all last night, and I can only watch so much of this before I start getting irritated. But, yo, I'm going to come back with you guys. I'm going to come back later on tonight about like 3:30, 4 o'clock, and just kind of talk about some other things that we've seen and stuff. I might, if I have time to pull up the All-22, I might go into some All-22 a little bit more. But, yeah, man, it's just bad coaching all across the board, man. Just bad fundamentals all across the board. I know, out of the book of Landry, chapter 3:16, it says that good quarterback play will cover a multitude of sins. but we don't have good quarterback play right now. So all of our funk and all of our dirt and our dirty linen is being aired in business. That's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? All of our dirty linen is being aired in the business. 2016, we had problems. Like, we had defensive problems. We had things that we could get right. But guess what? We also had good quarterback play too. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same quarterback. You know what I'm saying? I'm currently begging Akuye to do a Dak versus Dak video. But, like, literally, like, you know what I'm saying? You got the book of Landry, chapter 316. It clearly says, good quarterback play will cover a multitude of sins. And I'm going to be honest with you. If you got a multitude of sins, you had better have good quarterback play. Hey, y'all, I'm up out of here, man. I'm Tyson, the West Coast Cowboy, man. This has been Tuesday, all 22 Tuesdays. I'll see y'all later on today. We'll be going over some more all 22 plays later on today about 4:30. So make sure you guys tune in. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. You already know. Never look down because the stars open.